Hi everyone. So today we're going to go over volume part 1 using formulas. So first we're going to discuss how to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism. So at its core, finding the volume of any prism is as easy as finding the area of the base, so the 2D area of the base. In this case with a rectangular prism it's the same as the top, times its height. So for a rectangular prism, the base is a rectangle. The area of a rectangle is length times width. See it here, there's the length and the width. And again, we're doing the top just for visual, but the base is the same as the top of the rectangular prism. So to find the 2D area, length times width. And lastly, we multiply it by its height. So the volume formula can look like either one of these. In brackets, length times width times height. That helps you to remember that we're doing the area of the base times the height, or just length times width times height. So if we were solving a problem using this method, or this formula, once again, it's the area of the base times height. So we have a rectangular prism, length times width times height. So the first thing we do is we input the variables. The length is 15, the width is 10, so 15 times 10 times the height, which is 7. So 15 times 10 is 150. Solve the brackets, always have to follow bed mass. Then we multiply by the height, which is 7. So we're left with 1,050 centimeters cubed. Now we measure them in cubed because it is a 3D measurement as opposed to squared, which is a 2D measurement. Next, we'll do volume of a cube. So once again, for the prisms that we're going to cover, the volume in general is area of the base times the height of the prism. So for a cube, all sides are the same. So the area of the base is s squared to get just the flat 2D area of the base or the top. They're both the same. So height is also the same side length. Remember, in a cube, all of these are the same. So here we have our side length, and then we're just showing that whatever that side length is, all of these dimensions are identical. So the quickest way that we write this formula is s to the power of 3, s cubed. What that really means is s times s times s. So if you want to think about it like the rectangular prism, it is like length times width times height. We're just using side because theoretically there's no length or width, they're all the same side lengths. So let's solve a problem using this formula. So for the cube, that's s to the power of 3, or s cubed. 42 centimeters is our side length, so 42 to the power of 3, which is really like saying 42 times 42 times 42. We want to understand what it is that the exponent is asking us to do, and as a reminder, it's that number times itself this many times. So if this was 42 to the power of 4, it'd be 42 times 42 times 42 times 42, 4 times. And when we solve for that, for 42 cubed, we're left with 74,088 centimeters cubed.